So it snowed overnight, which is going to make for a very, very cold one in the garage today.
Alright guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video and joining me today. Now, today was probably the heaviest and biggest day of lifting I've had in a long time. Super pumped to get back into it. Started off with 227.5 kilograms or 500 pounds for a triple on squats, then worked up to 237.5 kilograms for a double, then on deadlifts worked to a 260 kilogram deadlift for a triple, and then a 270 kilogram deadlift for a double. Now, my actual all-time 2 rep max in deadlifts is 600 pounds, so 272.5 kilograms, and that was on its own day at the end of the peak while I was fully peaked. So to do that when I'm not fully peaked after all this volume I did today with all this heavy weights was brilliant. So I definitely have some big deadlift PRs coming up soon. But what I wanted to mainly talk about as well was I'm feeling like I'm losing a lot of stability and control when going into the hole. So one of the main best parts of my actual squat about when I was sitting about 112 and a half, 113 kilos instead of now sitting about 108 and a half, 109, I was very stable, very comfortable and felt very solid into the hole and just super confident going into the hole. However, recently I've been feeling a lot less stable. And what I think it mainly is that if you actually watch my lifts now and what they used to be, I'm literally going about 2.5 inches below parallel now. So I'm going so much further below parallel, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I feel that I've been working on mobility so much, I've almost taken the mobility too far, and that I'm a lot more mobile than I need to be. And because of the extra mobility I've gained, I'm getting that extra 2.5 inches into the hole, which isn't necessarily needed, which is causing me to lose some stability, which isn't necessarily great. So I'm going to maybe back off from the mobility just a little bit, and maybe just try and be a little less mobile, and maybe only be able to comfortably hit maybe half an inch to an inch below parallel, which is completely necessary and perfect, and hopefully regain some stability in the hole. It's just I'm not feeling very confident in the hole, especially with maximal weights, just because I'm not feeling very stable in it. So really going to have to try and pick that up and maybe reduce my mobility a little bit, but that's just my kind of thought process. Here's a 270 kilogram deadlift, so I'm going to let this play raw, guys, as it does get pretty intense. Please stick around for the whole video, guys, as I've asked you some questions and I'd like your feedback. So thanks so much for watching, hope you enjoy the rest of the video, guys, and I'll see all of you next time.
Up! 2 reps easy! Let's go! Come on! Oh! Lock it! You've got it! We're done. Yes!
Come on. It was an epic day of lifting. That was really good. My actual all-time 2 rep max on deadlifts was 272.5 kilograms. So to do 270 kilos for a set of 2 after the squats and also the previous 3 reps in deadlifts is brilliant. So really excited, and I really feel that that 650 deadlift or 295 kilogram deadlift is going to be mine. But I will have, and also I feel that as well, I will have spoke about it on the voiceover, but I do feel that my mobility is a little bit too much, but I'm not going to get into that because I probably will have spoke about it in the voiceover. But what I'm thinking is next year I am going to really transform this garage and try and get it a bit better. So basically what my plans are, I'm wanting to build an Olympic standard deadlift platform and put it here, and then have the rack on the deadlift platform. So an Olympic standard platform is 8 foot by 8 foot, I believe. But what I'm going to try and do is get an 8 foot by 4 foot, and then it will be, I think, about 50 millimeters thick. And then what I want to do is that I want to put this platform as 4 foot by about 4.5 foot. So then I want to make on the back of the deadlift platform 4 foot by 4.5 foot worth of wood, and then put that on the platform. So basically that will free up a lot of space because I'll have the lifting platform here and also the rack there. So that should hopefully free up some space. And then what I want to do is as well, I want to buy a really good bench like that, much better than that though. Maybe spend about 150, 200 quid on a bench, and then just bench out this power rack which then means I can get rid of this, as this bench isn't that great, to be honest. I'll probably just give it away to, again, any of you that might want it in Glasgow. You could probably just have it, and then that frees up so much space. So literally, all of this space would be free, and all of this space would be free. So then that means I could invest in something like a glute ham raise, which I would like, and put the glute ham raise where the deadlift platform is, and then also maybe put a set of cables here or something like that. But I'm just kind of running ideas through my head. I'm going to save up money for it and kind of do all that stuff. I also want to invest in some bumper plates for just when I'm doing stuff like bent over rows and whatnot. I can just use them. And I also want to get jerk blocks because I want to next year start doing push presses properly. So taking them out the jerk box, push press, and then I can put it back down on the jerk box, and I'll need bumpers for that. Yeah, there's quite a few things I want to do in here, but they're just some of my ideas. Let me know if you have any ideas in the comments below about what I should get in here or where you think that's a good idea or not. But definitely going to do that next year. I reckon the platform will cost me around about, probably about 250 quid to buy the glute ham raise. Hopefully try and get it off a gym. And yeah, just kind of running ideas through my head constantly just to improve this place. That brings me on to my next point as well. What I'm going to ask you guys is, say when I do these vlog kind of videos, do you want me to include the training footage in these vlogs? So what I mean is, would you rather see a vlog without the training footage and then have the training footage as its own video, if that makes sense? Or would you like to just see the vlog kind of talking before, after, and also the training footage in the one video? And if you wanted the one video, when would you kind of like the training? Would you like the training at the start of the video, or would you like the training in the middle or the end? Just some feedback would be nice, guys, because at the end of the day I make these videos for you. Obviously I enjoy doing them, but you need to enjoy watching them as well. So if you could comment that down below, that would be greatly appreciated, guys. Just back from the shops, went to go and get Monster, and ended up getting COD. So that is probably impulse buy of the century. Literally cannot wait. Gonna go play that now, so going to end the video here, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Today was a brilliant day of lifting. Please give me your feedback on the questions I asked you down below. Make sure you give the video a big thumbs up, guys. And as always, I will see all of you guys next time. Would you ever